Alright, I don't know how to start. We should have talked about this. Oh, okay. So...
Hey guys!
Hey guys!
Kristen here.
Hey everyone, so today I have a special guest. My sweet husband.
Hey guys, today I have a special guest. My husband.
Wait, what? This is gonna be the longest intro ever. Start again.
Okay.
Okay. Stop, don't laugh at me.
Pictures up.
Rolling. Speed. Ow.
Action.
Hey everyone, so today we are going to be doing stop. We're never gonna get this done. Hey everyone, so I'm really excited about today's video because this was requested and this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, is do the husband tag video. And
Tag. I don't know what a husband tag video is.
I'm not super familiar. I mean, like I've seen videos, but I'm kind of unsure of like what questions need to be asked. So we're just gonna ask you questions. I'm gonna ask you questions and we're gonna see how well you can answer them. So what we'll do is we'll get started with the tagquestions.com questions for the husband tag, and then we will move on to the questions that people asked on Instagram. So here we go.
I'm gonna do great.
When did we meet and where?
No idea. Mimi's Cafe.
How?
You were a host.
What was your first impression?
Hot.
Can we quickly tell the story? Your story that you tell everyone?
Quickly.
Quick.
Remember MySpace? Back in the MySpace days? So me and two of my friends, me and one of my best friend and his brother, my other best friend, we were all standing around. For some reason we were going on MySpace and he logged in, and on the side of the login window there was a Hot Topic ad. This person was on the Hot Topic ad modeling for them. And both of them, my friends, went, "Hey, that's Kristen." And I was like, "Who's Kristen?" Both of them said, "Oh, she goes to our church." And I was like, "You know her?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I just went, "Dibs." And they both told me at the time, she's only 17. And I was like, well, dibs when she turns 18. And lo and behold, when she turned 18, I started dating her, so.
There you go, dibs. It works, guys.
Called dibs.
Who said I love you first? Well,
I said I love you first on her dad's birthday after we went on a date.
I'm bad
Fun
at explaining
fact.
things.
The night that I told her I loved her, I had this plan because we went to a restaurant. It was like a really nice restaurant with a big lookout. My plan originally was when I dropped her off, I was going to say bye, let her walk to the door, or like walk her to the door, and then on my way back to the car, be like, "Oh, by the way, I love you, bye," and then like just take off, and her be like, "What?
Like what? Who does that? Who even thinks that? That would be so mean.
It'd have been hilarious."
I'm really glad he didn't do that. First boyfriend telling me I love you is him walking away and driving off.
I mean, it's funny in my mind.
I'm really glad
Probably
that you
not
chose
as funny,
not to do
brother.
it, because I probably would have been really upset. When is my birthday?
February 17th, 1999 or something.
Stop.
94.
Yes. When did you meet my parents? Both parents.
I think I met your parents the night that we started dating.
You had met my dad earlier, but my mom was out of town. And then the day you met my mom was the day.
The day I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Where was our first date?
First unofficial date was Disneyland. Originally it was supposed to be 3 people, and then my best friend, who was also part of the MySpace thing, he ended up not being able to go, so it was just the 2 of us.
Not
it was
being
amazing.
able to go.
Yeah, it wasn't planned. It wasn't like a, oh my gosh, you should just go with them.
That's what they've stuck to the past 6
It
years.
actually was that, and then I called her and asked her, "Hey, do you still want to go?" She said yes, and then we ended up going. After that, we went out to Applebee's, and we talked until like 1 in the morning or something, and we hit it off. She fell in love with me immediately because I'm a charmer.
I left it thinking, well, he talks a lot.
I don't talk a lot.
Where was our first kiss and how was it?
Our first kiss was at the altar, and it was okay. It was her
Rate our
very first kiss.
I asked him like rate our first kiss 1 out of 10 because we were watching like a marriage show and they did that. And what did you say?
A 6 or
Like
something.
a 6? I was so taken back, but that was...
It was great because it was our first kiss, but it was okay because it was her very first kiss.
I did put on Instagram a few days ago asking for question ideas, so we're gonna go through those. We'll see how you do. We'll start with this one. Ready? This one's easy. Who's Sean's best friend named Nathan?
Who's my best friend named Nathan? He's
Yeah.
Nathan.
Really?
Nathan?
Dumb. Okay, if I were sick in bed, what would I ask for or need to cheer up and get better?
Love. And she would say it like, "Love me," which means just like, she likes to be coddled when she's sick.
I do. What do you like most about me? Oh no.
I love, Kristen cares about other people. I genuinely admire how much she cares about the needs of others. I admire that she pushes me to do the same. I admire that she has a compassionate heart and that she's very giving.
You're so sweet. Thanks, buddy. You've got an awesome sense of fashion. What would you call it?
I've got an awesome sense of fashion? Oh, thank you. I used to wear burgundy pants with like a purple shirt with black shoes. I'd like to look nice. It didn't look nice. I looked like an idiot. And then Kristen came into my life and showed me the error of my ways. So what would I call my style? I would call it my wife dresses me.
How do you tell your wife that her cooking isn't good? You should have a good answer for this one.
Never told her that.
Until recently.
Everything she cooks is
I just
amazing.
found out that he didn't like my cooking in the beginning. I just found out like 2 weeks ago.
She just found out 2 weeks ago
And
after
I was
5 years of marriage because I never told her that it tastes bad. No, it doesn't taste bad. She used to ask me, hey, do you want this for dinner or this for dinner? And one would be one thing that I really like, and then one would be a thing that she wants to cook, but isn't my favorite thing. And of course, I just choose the thing I wanted instead of her cooking. But I never told her it tasted bad. It was just, if you give me a preference between my favorite and my not favorite, I'm gonna pick my favorite.
How do you respond when your wife wants to put up decorations that you hate?
So when we moved into our first place, and I think when we moved into this place as well, she would ask me if she could put up different things and buy different things, and I would give my input.
You do he has very strong opinions about design. But that's because he's a creative guy. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like color schemes and stuff. It's not a hill that I die on.
It's not a hill that you die on?
That's a phrase.
I've never heard it.
It's not something that I'm willing to fight for. If she's really feeling like, no, I want this super bad, then I'll just back down. It's not worth fighting over.
I feel like for the most part, we do have very similar styles, so it's never been a huge issue. What was your feeling when you first saw me give birth to Jackson?
I remember when...
That's a good question.
Yeah, the very first moment, because all leading up to Jackson finally being born, we did a water birth, so it was a different experience than being in the hospital. In her womb, like I could feel him moving outside and stuff, and that was one thing to know that he was in there. But when we finally saw him for the first time, when he finally like cried for the first time, there was just this crazy wave of reality that hit me that, oh my gosh, that's a human. Like, not only were we responsible, but it was awesome to see, like, truly that's a miracle. Like, yeah. I don't think I'll ever experience anything like that again. Even with a second kid, it's just like your first kid, like you only get that feeling once. Unreal. So,
yeah, unique. What's my top 3 movies?
Oh gosh. Incredibles?
Oh, I love The Incredibles.
Shrek? No?
I don't. But I'm very fickle. Incredibles is my favorite movie. I feel like I don't actually have a top 3. More so just like what I'm in the mood of.
So The Incredibles 2, Incredibles 1 again.
What is my shoe size? I'd be interested if you know that.
7.5 or 8.
Wow! What would I eat every day if I could?
It changes.
Right now.
She goes through spurts of like, I want this thing every day. Right now, I think it's In-N-Out.
It is In-N-Out. That's why we had it an hour ago for lunch. What day did we first hang out? Like, what was the date? I tell you every single year, this is the day that we went to Not Scary Farm together.
October.
You're on the right track. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Let's go.
Like 3rd? No, I don't know.
Off. October 12th. What day did you propose?
What day was that?
You don't know, do you? It's the week before October 12th.
October 6th, 7th, 8th,
5th. The week before would be...
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What is my eye color?
Brown.
With?
A little bit of hazel.
Stop rolling your eyes when you say that.
It's just brown.
I would spend hours on
Instagram.
What talents of mine do you love? Capital L-O-V-E.
Photography.
Really?
You're incredibly talented at photography.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thanks, buddy. Do I have any nicknames?
People call you Chris.
My family, actually, only, really.
Yep. Other than that, I just call you babe, buddy.
What was my childhood nickname?
Bam Bam.
What kind of books do I like?
All the girly ones.
That's not super true.
You read Twilight.
Yeah, but that's not like girly. That's not like
That's the most girly book.
Girly is
Oh
like
my gosh.
The Notebook.
Twilight was like the most preteen to teenage girl books that you could ever read.
Oh, I was a teenager.
And
Go
you were into it.
figure. Yeah, I was 14. How did you know I was the one? Tiny girl. I'm just kidding.
Oh, music video. I saw a music video.
How did you know I was the one?
Through a series of very self-reflecting and complicated questions.
Was it my charm?
It was like a long list of things in my mind, but the biggest thing was, can we grow each other? And I think once I came to the answer that yes, each of us can pour into each other's lives and grow the other person in a healthy way, I was like, yep. Because I already like all the other stuff as far as like the personality and the physical and all that stuff, all the superficial stuff. Then you get into the deep questions, and once those are answered yes, then you're like, yeah, I can do life with this person.
Yeah. Leading into the next question, how long have we been together? Both relationship and marriage.
6 years. Almost 6 years.
That's relationship. Marriage?
Almost 5 years.
When are our anniversaries for both?
March 8th is when we got married.
What year?
2014. I have no idea when we started
You
dating.
always forget.
Because that's not the important one.
It's important to me.
October.
No.
December.
Nope.
February.
No.
Dang it.
You missed like only 1 month.
January?
No.
November. November.
Remember, it's my favorite day. It's my favorite date.
17th. November 17th, we started dating.
Wow, that was so impressive.
I'm so good at this.
What key elements make a successful relationship and marriage?
With the overarching thing being God, like you have to start with that as your foundation. It's selflessness, openness, and hard work. Those three things alone, again, with all underneath the umbrella of you love God first, then those things are what lead to a constructive marriage.
Yeah, I agree. How do you resolve problems?
How we resolve problems, or I guess how I resolve problems. Nothing but talking. And when I say that, I mean like no screaming aloud, no raising your voice aloud, because I don't believe that escalated emotion and yelling lead to anything. A lot of our like arguments consist of us just like sitting and very calmly talking to each other. And I know that sounds like, oh, whatever, you don't do that. We do that, and it's very intentional on our part. For me, it's just because I grew up in a home with yelling, and I don't like yelling.
For me, I grew up in a home with yelling, and that's what I did. And then I got introduced to another way.
If we have to, we leave the room till we both cool down, and then we come back and we talk it out.
What do we argue about the most?
Where to eat.
It's not really an argument. That's just me trying to figure out what I want. If it's like a serious argument, like what do we seriously argue about or have to talk about, which is very rare because they feel like we're usually on the same page, certain parenting thing.
Yeah.
Because it's something new for both of us. And
because she's still learning and I'm so much wiser.
Okay.
And there's so much for me to iterate to her for the first time. It's hard to let her know how right I am, is the problem.
That must be it. Okay, I think that sums it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope we did that right. Thank you, babe, for participating. If you guys want to see more videos similar to this, let me know in the comments and like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell, ding ding. I post every Wednesday and then the occasional extra one throughout the week. If you guys could share my YouTube channel, I would love that. I would be so happy. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Gotta go like this. Bye.